The SGX Nifty is indicating a 50-point gap up. Now, let's see if that pans out or not, because our market has, of course, been on the weaker side. But the global cues are looking strong this morning. Ashwani Gujral, Sudarshan Sukhani and Mitessh Thakkar now join us. Good morning. Ashwani, you're making this point on closing bell yesterday about taking multi-day shorts and all rallies as shorting opportunities. So will you add to your shorts if we have a 40-50-point gap up?
Well, good morning. And yesterday we took profits off because the market is sideways, although it doesn't feel like it's sideways. But every day you get a bit of a gap up, and then we close nearer to, say, 10,580, 600. So maybe that sort of sideways with a weakish bias will continue. So even if we gap higher, probably at higher levels again, the market will lose momentum and then come collapsing down. So what you want to do is not participate on the upside, but try to get short around 10, 680, 700. And because people get long in the morning, when the market starts to come off, it comes off twice as fast. And yesterday, while we were down 50 points odd, the quantum we fell from the highs of the day is more relevant because Bank Nifty was higher by 300 points and finally closed only 50 higher. That means we fell 250 from the highs. So there's no solace in whatever is happening. And finally, I think if at 10,700 FIs are selling, then the pressure is way too close to be taking long positions.
Okay, fair point. So what are the contours in the Nifty Bank, for instance?
See, on the Nifty Bank, on the upside, 26,950. On the downside, broadly, 26,500, 600. That should be the zone. And, yesterday a lot of large banks were higher. Still, we did only 50 points. So today, if ICICI Bank does not go up 3%, then, by rotation, the sell-off could move from sector to sector to sector. So today may be a 300-point Bank Nifty down day. I don't think you can quite say that, Bank Nifty is falling or X is participating or Y is outperforming. The entire market does not want to be long, and that is a message from yesterday.
Okay, well, Sudarshan Sukhani and Mitessh Thakkar also join into the conversation. Gentlemen, morning to both of you. Sudarshan, this 10,530 level, which was the low we saw on the 26th of December, is that something that could get violated very soon? I mean, what would be the levels you're watching out for after that 8-day fall that we've seen?
Yeah, good morning. Sonia, that 10,530 or whatever levels you're talking about will get violated. It's only a question of when that happens. We are now on the verge of breaking below 10,600 decisively. Yesterday, there was a little chance that that would act as support. That is not acting as support now. But so the intermediate term view, the positional trade view is that 10,600 will break and lower levels will come. Now it seems that a test of 10,000 could easily come in. That's the view for the rest of February and part of March. But for today, it becomes very difficult to say whether we are going down or going up. So my view for the day and for today and tomorrow is that this market is maybe going to follow the world markets in finding some strength. If 10,650 holds for at least a couple of hours, then a trade is still available on the long side. A short-term trader could consider buying with a very tight stop at 10,600. There are two different undercurrents. The larger view is bearish, without doubt. Today could be a bullish day. It's worth finding out.
Okay, I take your point that the underlying bearishness is not going away. We had similar reports from economists as well. Mitessh, are you trading first of all for the day? And if that is true?
Good morning, Lata. So we've been trading with more of a positional bias. I've maintained that 10,100 to about 10,000 should be tested, and I've been repeatedly airing those views. But the key here, I think, and what is possibly preventing a big decline in the Nifty is two things. One, we have had 8 days of decline, so we're quite oversold on the intraday chart. Secondly, the Bank Nifty repeatedly is not breaking its own 200-day average, which is at 26,600. In fact, last 3 days we have had around 2 or 3 intraday tests of that level, and every time we have gone there, the Bank Nifty has managed to bounce back. Having said that, I think it will be very difficult for the markets over the next few weeks to get past 10,750, 800 zone. So any rallies above 10,700, I would still be interested to buy into March series put options. And I think once the Bank Nifty breaks 26,600, then that is the time possibly when it will be more aggressive to short, because then both the indices will be in sync and possibly be pointing towards clear downside.
Okay, fair enough. Let's now discuss individual stocks. Sudarshan, what's on your list? Buys and sells?
Well, there are mid-cap buying opportunities that keep on coming. They haven't gone away. Starting with Bata, which shows a remarkable amount of strength. Bata is a buying opportunity. You know, it is not necessary for markets to fall every day. The view is very clear. We are heading towards 10,000. But today, day to day could be different. So for today, Bata is a buy. UPL is a buy, another outstanding performer in the mid-cap segment. And that big boy, L&T, is a buying opportunity. L&T seems to be finding support at lower levels. And probably, I guess, investment buying is coming here, slowly and steadily. Two short sells, Exide Industries and BEML. I have explained that all the three, BEML, BEL, BHEL, could be sold, one after another each day. All three are in very poor shape.
Okay, fair point. Ashwini, you too have two sells. Okay, two buys and three sells.
Yeah, actually the sells come into play whenever the sell-off starts, like yesterday. So hold back on the sells till the market reverses. So Sun TV is a buy with a stop of 550, target of 575. PFC is a buy with a stop of 104, target of 116. Adani Port is a sell with a stop of 345, target of 330. Equitas is a sell with a stop of 113, target of 105. And here 716.
Okay, well, as they say, great minds think alike. PFC is on Ashwini's list. It's on Mitesh's list as well. Mitesh, what would be the stocks you're looking to trade today?
Yeah, so I have a mix of buy and sell, and as you rightly highlighted, PFC and Grasim are on the buy list. Grasim, the intraday charts have turned positive, so keep a stop at 709, look for targets of 744. PFC, good candlestick pattern, some kind of a minor breakout on the intraday chart, so that's a buy with a stop at 105 for targets of 113. I also have two sell calls, one on Aurobindo Pharma, sell with a stop at 721, look for targets of 680. And Indigo is a sell when you get a bounce back, so in the range of 11, 10, 15 is where I would recommend shorting a % higher than the current price. Keep a stop at 1131, look for targets of 1080.
Well, gentlemen, it's for you, but for the moment it's a break. We will be coming back with Mr. S.P. Tulsian, who will be joining us to analyze some of the fundamental cues that are pouring in.